When Angelica Alvarez went to her basement the evening of November 14, 2006, she didn't know her husband would be home in time to save her life. It was a life she no longer wanted, one she tried to end right after she ended the lives of her 4 children. It's a life she'll spend in prison. She pleaded guilty to 4 counts of murder, 1 for each child, and she agreed to a life sentence without parole. She gave up any right to use her mental illness to seek a lighter sentence, and in exchange prosecutors agreed they won't seek the death penalty. One of her attorneys, Juan Garcia Jr., shed some light on the details of what happened that night, both in court and after the hearing concluded. It was his questioning before Elkhart Circuit Judge Terry Shoemaker that led to Alvarez's description of events. On that date, Garcia asked her, "Would you agree that you decided to kill yourself and your 4 children?" "See," she said, dabbing her eyes. She began to cry as Garcia questioned her about details of the crime. She took the 4 children to the basement. They were sleeping and I gave them sleeping pills. First, she strangled 4-year-old Daniel. Then she strangled Daniel's 2-year-old sister, Jessica. Next was 6-year-old Gonzalo Lopez, half-brother to Daniel and Jessica. Finally, their mother killed Gonzalo's sister, Jennifer, in the same way, hands around the child's neck. She wrote a note on her computer explaining the situation, then moved into another room. She laid the children's bodies on the floor and tried to kill herself. She used an electrical cord to hang herself, but it didn't work, so she took several sleeping pills. Explaining later, Garcia said, "It's rather complex what led to all of this. It's basically a situation where she was feeling overwhelmed," he said. She'd been to Elkhart General Hospital for mental health issues, but after she got out she was basically untreated, he said. She thought the children would be better off in heaven. That sounds odd to you and me, but that's where she was mentally at the time, Garcia said. Her husband, Fernando Valdez, got home and found the children dead, and thought his wife also was dead. She recovered at Elkhart General Hospital and was charged with 4 murders. Shoemaker ordered 2 doctors to perform mental competency evaluations at Alvarez's initial hearing. When those reports came back with split opinions, he ordered a 3rd, then declared her incompetent in May. She went to the state hospital in Logansport, where doctors saw improvement and declared her fit to stand trial. After her admissions in court Tuesday, Shoemaker accepted the woman's plea deal and found her guilty of the 4 murders. She was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole on September 23, 2007.